Well, everyone, the post-credit scene for Loki Season 2, Episode 1 is one that I think some people will be disappointed with because, unfortunately, all the trailers show us exactly what it's setting up. But that still doesn't mean that there's not a whole lot of excitement and anticipation. Okay, so quickly, right before we get into it, just a quick reminder. Tomorrow, Metahuman and Above, Season 2, Episode 1, audio commentary, it's coming. Okay, now let's talk about the bigger picture here. The post-credit scene shows us Sylvie moments after she ends Season 1 escaping. She ends up in Oklahoma in the early 80s, and she ends up wandering into a McDonald's. And, this is not really a big surprise because if you've seen the trailers or anything, you know exactly that this was a thing. This is what they were pushing. This is the goal. This is kind of going to be the thing, right? This is where she's hiding out and they got to find her. And obviously, it's pretty important in terms of some of the story that they can tell here because, again, it is time traveling, but we don't know if it's directly in the proper MCU or some other different branch of it on the sacred timeline. I guess that could play into it, which is why they might be playing loose with it. But the thing that really stuck out to me here is the fact that Sylvie looks like she just wants to escape here and live a normal life. That's at least what I got at the end of it. Like, she seemed relieved to be in this nowhere town with a bunch of literally unrecognizable nobody people that don't seem that significant, for the bigger picture and threat and everything she's seen. She almost has this awesome sigh of relief and she's found her calling. She's just gonna live here and, well, as we've seen, become a McDonald's employee. Now, in my opinion, I think this is great. It's a nice little safety net for her that's obviously gonna start falling apart, and I can't wait to see how they handle it. I understand why they included the scene in this because it's kind of important, but we already knew that this was going to happen anyway. She was going to end up here, so I guess this is for maybe the people that ignored everything. But overall, it was a good cliffhanger, if I do say so myself. Not mind-blowing, but real good for what they're setting up and what they're going for in terms of story.